Hello everyone, welcome to Augment. Today's show we'll be reviewing the new Offspring album, The Dark Knight. There will be Inside These Four Walls, our very first challenge, and a new segment, Getting to Know Your Armed Assailant. Right now, on to the news. Australian fans of Stephen Erickson's Malazan Book of the Fallen series will be happy to know that the 8th instalment will be available over the next couple of weeks in all major bookstores. And he's already begun work on the 9th instalment. In music news, Nevermore's lead guitarist Jeff Loomis is in the final stages of mixing his solo album, as yet untitled, but as we learn more, we will let you know. Danish band DAD have just finished mixing their latest studio album, which should be out in November. Disturbed have released their latest album, and Offspring's latest album is on review later in the show. If you're a superhero fan, over the next few years there will be a slew of superhero movies coming out. Starting with the X-Men Origins Wolverine movie, which should be out early next year. There's also Thor, a full-feature Silver Surfer movie, a Doctor Strange movie, a Nick Fury movie, an Ant-Man movie, and yes, there's going to be a Spider-Man 4. All of these releases are leading up to Captain America, which should be released in 2011, culminating the Avengers, which have been hinted upon in the latest releases of Iron Man and The Incredible Hulk. Also in movie news, the Dragon Ball live-action movie has been pushed back until next year. Early next year, fans will be able to rejoice in the release of the live-action version of their favourite cartoon series. That's all for the news. I'm Nobody Important. See you next time.
Cupcakes.
Are they yummy?
Thank you. I guess we'll find out in a few seconds. Yes, cupcakes are yummy.
Hello everyone.
Hi.
We're going to be reviewing The Dark Knight, Batman's new movie. It came out a week ago?
Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Yeah,
really?
Wednesday,
It was
yeah.
really that recent? Okay,
We got
wow.
it 2 days before America and Europe.
Really?
So
Suck it.
yeah.
Okay, so a brilliant movie. It
Yes.
goes for 152 minutes, which really shocked me. When I got the ticket, I read it and was like, holy crap, this goes for like 3 hours. What the hell?
I didn't.
It was awesome. And every minute of it was worth it.
Yes.
It was just gold from beginning to end.
Yeah.
I cannot pick any fault with it whatsoever. And
Neither
if
can
you
I.
had any doubts, forget them.
Yeah.
Just go and watch it. It is awesome.
A brilliant movie.
Every single character in the movie was just beautifully portrayed. There was just, I cannot pick a single fault with it
I
whatsoever.
can't either. It's like, normally you can, like, even if you got a good movie, you can go, oh yeah, they could have probably done that a bit better, or maybe that. But no, we can't actually find anything.
Nope. No
I
fault
challenge
with it at all.
someone to find something.
Tell me a fault, please. What would you give it a rating?
Couldn't.
Couldn't?
There is
isn't a rating system high
there
enough.
is no rating
Percentage.
system on, not even a percentage. You couldn't rate this thing. That's how good it is. Yeah, as I say, I can't give it any score because to give it a score would be doing it an injustice.
I'd have to say it would be 99.9%. Awesome. See you.
Yes. Bye bye.
Batman's new movie.
I saw it Friday night.
Woo! Legendary producer Bob Rock has taken the helm for the Offspring's 8th studio album entitled Rise and Fall, Rage and Grace. And in my opinion, he's renewed their sound for the better, for sure. With a lot of raw emotions that made them famous in their first few albums, the Offspring have come back with a very Smash-like sound. With the second track reminiscent of their third album's title track, Smash, really reminiscent, it actually sounds like the opening to it all over again. and exceptionally melodic singing, this is by far a new route for them. It's superb. Thankfully they seem to have moved on from the poppy nuisances like Pretty Fly for a White Guy. Why that ever got big, I have no idea. But they seem to have replaced it with more misery, unfortunately. Even the amusingly titled songs seem to have nothing more than spite behind them. An undercurrent of misery and sadness seems to run through this entire album. But it doesn't seem to slow the music down at all. It still has the fresh sound that Offspring always had, and it's really good. If you could just listen to the music and ignore the lyrics, it would be just such an excellent album. It has so much power behind the music, and it's just really, really fun to listen to and bounce along to. Saddeningly, I've found that most music seems to be pretty miserable and orientated in death nowadays. But this is a great album, and if you're a fan of the Offspring's earlier stylings like Ignition and Smash, you'll really love this album. Pick it up for sure. It's definitely worth listening to, and if you haven't gone into the Offspring, this is definitely a good album to get into. Check it out, it's available now. Remember when you used to be able to go out on the road safe in the knowledge that everybody is as good at driving as you? Stop nodding. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Stop laughing, stop nodding. You're probably one of the pricks that tried to run me off the road the other day. Honestly, I'm driving down the street. This girl, some P-plater, she hasn't had a license for very long. She's obviously on her P-plates. She's driving along in the right-hand lane, swerves over without indication, while I'm beside her. I had to slam on my brakes, lean on the horn, and she didn't even notice. What the hell? Was the stereo really up that loud that she couldn't hear or notice a car beside her? You're supposed to turn to look. Then I get 5 minutes down the road and some idiot goes through a roundabout. I know that's what you're supposed to do, but at least be in the right goddamn lane.
Now, part of our final hurrah, we have a special segment called Getting to Know Your Armed Assailant.
No. 36 to 111th. I'm not going to respond, just send your hate mail now. It's a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. My favourite movie is Star Wars, my favourite book is Gardens of the Moon by Stephen Erickson, and my favourite comic changes month by month, but at the moment I've really been getting into the New Avengers. My show.
I want to be the guy. Get to the first boss and defeat him is the second hardest difficulty in the shortest time as possible.
Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode where we find out whether I succeeded in the challenge, see a new host join the show, and we review a whole pile of other strange things, not to mention the news. See you next time. Bye.